Hello, Kate. This is Flickr Magazine, and we are interviewing the Kate Butch. Her amazing show right now in Edinburgh Fringe. A Kate in the hand is worth two and the Butch. That's a mouthful. Where did the title come from?
I've always loved pun titles in Fringe shows. Glenn Moore always does a fabulous one. We had one called Glenn I'm 60 More, or Glenn, How'd you like it, how'd you like it? Joe Lycett also has some great puns. I thought I want a pun title in my show. My first show was called Kate If You Want to Go Butcher. And then this is A Kate in Hand is worth two in the Butch. I'm running out of puns, so I thought I've got to get them out as soon as I can. So if anyone has any ideas of puns, please do let me know.
Good, definitely worth it. And what about it trying to become a better person or dying trying? What set that off?
It came to my attention recently, over the last few months, that apparently I'm not a very good person. I'm a sorry excuse for a human being, and I need to do better and improve myself. And I'm going to try and do that throughout the show. The die trying bit is mainly to add some drama, a bit of stakes, because I can't say I'm going to try and make myself a better person or give up. So maybe come to the show and I might die.
You take on the online backlash that comes with being queer on telly. And how thick is your skin these days? Honestly.
I think being a queer person in any walk of life, least of all on the TV, just any kind of queer person out and about, you need to develop some kind of barrier to the outside world and the way it treats us. And I think it's just doubled, tripled exponentially since being on the TV, that I'm just like, oh, we have to take everything that people say as that's their opinion, take it with a pinch of salt. Everyone's got an opinion. They're like arseholes. Is that the phrase? I don't know. Something about arseholes.
It's quite harsh, but still, it's definitely the right thing. Kate Bush and Victoria Wood. That's your own description of the rock Venn diagram. Which one's winning most nights?
I think right now, I would flatter myself between the scale of Victoria Wood and Kate Bush. I'm hoping to be closer to the Victoria Wood because this is a pure hour of stand-up. I've not got any songs. I know Victoria Wood had fabulous songs, but it's just me and a microphone chatting some nonsense, telling some jokes. I think Kate Bush is funny, but she's funny for different reasons. So aiming for more on the Victoria Wood scale.
You call yourself the comic sense of drag. What does it actually mean for someone who's never heard about it?
I describe myself as the Comic Sans of drag because I am instantly relatable, but ultimately very tragic. And if you spread me across your CV, you probably won't get the job.
Definitely. Your first ever job was sweet corn advert at age 11. Oh gosh, when I was preparing for the interview, yes, I was thinking like how early those lead were kids started. Did it plant the performance back early?
You've done your research very well, very good research. I think it did. I remember doing the audition for it, and I did it over the phone just because I was doing the voice of the child, and hearing people laugh down the phone was really exciting. I was like, oh, I can make people laugh with just the words that I'm saying. And I'll let you in on a bit of secret. I'm not a huge fan of sweet corn. So while it didn't give me the sweet corn bug, it did give me the performing bug.
About winning, you won the Celebrity Mastermind with Shrek as your special subject. Yeah, be honest right now. How deep does that knowledge really go?
It goes incredibly deep. Very deep. It's ingrained in me. I mean, I was a huge fan of it when it came out as a child. I watched the films religiously, wore out the VHSs, and then when I had to prepare for Mastermind, I watched every film probably about 20 times, and I am obsessed with them, except for the fourth one. The fourth one is terrible and despicable and should never have been made. And I've not got high hopes about the new one that's coming out soon. But I know a lot about Shrek.
On the other side of this, you got so close to the UK with the world. What was that like?
Doing Drag Race UK versus the world was very stressful.
I bet. Gosh.
It was a lot of work, a lot of sleepless nights. But it was ultimately really fun. I had a lovely time, met some really nice people. Got to show some stuff that I didn't get to show the first time around on Drag Race. I just had a nice time. It's like a holiday where a bald man judges you for what you're wearing.
From Drag Race to the West End, to Panto to the Fringe. That's a proper range, a proper variety for you. Which one feels most like home?
I love doing TV stuff, I love doing recorded stuff, but I think my favourite is live performance, because there's nothing like an audience that's different every night. There's different people that you can chat to, you can pick on, have a conversation with, and they just respond to different things differently, and you can change things from night to night. I think live performance is my favourite, but I am very much available for any film and TV and radio work that anyone needs me to do.
If Kate Butch actually did become a better person by the end of this run, what would be that actually look like?
I think the concept of me being a good person is very alien to me, so I'm going to have to dig deep into my imagination of what that might look like. I'm expecting a halo, some wings, little harp sitting on a cloud. I think I can be an angel, but I'm going to need a lot of help to get there. But maybe I'll become an ambassador for UNICEF, for the RSPCA. No, I was going to say I was empathetic to people, but I'm absolutely not. I will be empathetic to people. I'll be empathetic to a sad dog that's been kicked, or a child that needs to walk miles for water. I'm going to give it my best shot. Charity begins at home, but unfortunately I'm not at home at the moment.
That's sad. I'm almost ready to cry. No, I will not cry. Yes, we are interviewing. And you co-host Years Gone By. What do you get to say there that you can't say on stage, like openly, without any filters, please?
I think Queers Gone By, we created a space for the weird little 90s kids who have very specific references, and we got to chat about very, very niche things like The Land Before Time or a Barney video from 2002. And I think we created our own little community of weird people that maybe aren't the people who come and see the show in real life, aren't the people, I don't want to profile, they're not people who leave the house very often, but they're very good at listening to podcasts and getting the references that we're putting down.
Definitely. Shows built out of the proverbs and your own shadiest moments. Was there a story that almost cut because it felt too honest and too open?
There is a little bit in the show where I talk about growing up and going to school and the way that other people treated me at school. You can probably guess how they treated me at school.
I bet.
And
gosh.
I do name and shame them. Full names, real names, Googleable names. Because I'm incredibly petty. And I will air all of my dirty laundry from 20 years ago and name my childhood bullies. Which I did toy with the idea of maybe changing the names, but I thought, no, go big or go home. I will name them.
That's really heavy to take it, and then yes, really scary to hear. And thicker skin without ruining your complexion. Yeah, that's the goal. Is that actually possible, or is that just the bit?
I've got very thick, oily skin. Being here at the Fringe means that I have to be in makeup a lot of the time, running from gig to the show, to gigs to lovely interviews like this. So I am still trying to work out some oil control, skincare, because I fear that my nose is very shiny right now. If you can see it and I look like Rudolph, mind your business.
On the closing question, let's do the quick fire. Your best place in London?
Best place in London?
Yes.
My house. That's where all my things are.
The worst meal you've eaten in your life?
Oh.
The worst one.
I've had a few terrible meal deals. I'm really bad at choosing meal deals. Like in Tesco, I will pick the worst, wettest, mankiest sandwich. So I need help with meal deals. I need a hand to hold in a Tesco.
Definitely. Margarita or coffee?
I'd have to say coffee. I think you can't have a margarita at 8 o'clock in the morning, can you? Can you?
Actually, I
on a postcard.
I do sometimes, even yet without yes, I regret saying this. And if you would met 11 years person, what you would say?
I think if I could meet my 11-year-old self, I would say, At the end of 2019, there will be a pandemic. It's called COVID-19. It's coming for everyone. Someone ate a bat or something. So I need you, specifically you, an 11-year-old who's advertising sweet corn on the TV. I need you to go to Wuhan province, stop them from eating that bat. It's going to ruin your life. It's going to ruin your career. It's going to put everything in the world on hold. And you're going to have to move back in with your parents. And your mum loves to do a jigsaw while listening to show tunes. And that's fun for about a week or so, but that turns into a year. So you simply must stop COVID-19. Wear a mask.
That's really powerful. How would you encourage people to come to see your show in 3 words?
Watch or homophobic.
And it's been Kate Butch with the Flickr magazine, and thank you so much for the interview. And if you are in Edinburgh, you just need to see and this lovely, funny, and incredible show.
Thank you.
Thank you.